What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I am back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color playing as Poseidon. His name is Matrieuss. In the top of the map in the red color playing as Odin. His name is Chessophilus. The map is Alfheim and it's currently 1-0 for Matrieuss, taking that first win there with some sneaky, pure Toxicity action as the Poseidon player. Part of the throwing your opponents for a curly there, utilizing the archery range instead of anything else there. When normally Poseidon will be wanting to go for, would be wanting to go for Hippocon, and Chessophilus taking a little bit of being taken for a little bit of a ride there, not really knowing what to do. We do see that Matrieuss has found a little bit of hunt at the forward location here. Going to be moving forward to it, and he's probably going to be attacked by some of these bears here, and he does see them there. He's going to be bringing them in. I like this micro, attacking separate things, making sure the bear moves in here, and then he's going to be able to get this up, and he's going to be able to get hunting dogs, and it's going to be a nice amount of food income, but he does have to keep sending villagers up there. As you can see, he has got a little bit of idle town center time, but that'll be fixed straight away. Maybe have to do one more little force dump into the town center. But here we go. We've got Chessophilus up here, moving forward, going to be grabbing some of these early deer in the middle of the map here. And that's going to be huge because he's also got deer here that he can move onto. And it doesn't look like... Oh, it looks like Matrieuss is going to be able to scout that. He hadn't scouted it just yet, but there are caribou here that he can move onto. So maybe this is going to be a situation where Chessophilus gets the deer and Matrieuss gets the caribou. It's completely fair. It's completely even. But we'll see if that does happen or not. And Chessophilus decides to tap the pause button for just a little bit. So let's see what's going. How amazing would it be if Chesso used Great Hunt on the bears? Sigma said. It would be terrifying, but also I don't think that great, because if you micro just a little bit, even if all 4 bears attack you, you micro just a little bit and utilize the animation cancel mechanic of the game, you can get a lot done against those wild animals. It's kind of like when you see a spawn of 4 wolves, and if you can run into them with like 5 villagers, you can generally do enough here. And we can see the bear does move in as well. We're seeing Great Hunt does come down, but Matrieuss is here and he's going to be trying to grab this cow that got Great Hunted as well. But that's going to be that, as we see Matrieuss is going to be guarding this cow all the way back to the base. House coming up here. Is that going to be a population block? No population block at all, and that's fine. More villagers coming out here. No population block for Matrieuss. 4 villagers on gold is an odd start here, but I guess he needs that gold income in order to get the temple out, because he put so many villagers to food first. And we check out his gold income. He is chucking down that temple. Here we go. And then the rest of these villagers just mine away there in order to get out enough gold to get the Theseus out. We've got Dwarven Gallopers here, which is a great relic, but not for the other game, so you don't have to rush to grab it. Tail of Cerberus here, Myth Unit, Special Attack, Recharge Time is not going to be that important. Staff of Dionysus, though, absolutely huge relic. This one is completely... underrated for any of the vanilla gods, simply because you get the extra 20 gather capacity there. Completely bonkers. We're seeing Chessophilus come in, finish off this bear here, and then moving back over onto his ox carts in the temple come up as well. What was this relic here? We do see Pelt of Argus, which is a bit of a useless one there, but that's going to be fun. Temple up in the middle of the map. How's he going for food here? Looks like he's not quite there on the advanced time. We're seeing Hermes is coming through and Theseus is moving forward, and he's going to be able to spot this temple up as well. These villagers are going to have to start fighting, and that's not what you want to be seeing here. Chessophilus is so close to the 300 or 400 food mark there. And here we go. We are seeing temples up, and the next age is coming through. We are seeing it's Freya, but there's basically half a minute of advance time that Matrieuss has got on top of Chessophilus here, as Theseus is continuously harassing into this location here, and Chessophilus is going to be fine. He continuously attacking back onto that Theseus while he can. But does the Theseus get a little bit of a buff when he advances? No, that's just extended edition. So he's already sitting at a strong amount of HP here as the Theseus continuous. He just keeps getting in there and attacking, but villagers swapping blows here. Hopefully not going to lose too many of them. Definitely want to pick your low HP villagers up and force them back as well. We're seeing a centaur moving in now as well, and that's going to probably force these villagers off here at this point, at least until the Freya comes in. We are going to be seeing a couple of these villagers are going to be falling here. Ooh, looks like maybe manages to save one. Hersa forcing the centaur back, even though he's only doing 2 damage. And 2 damage times 500% is only, what, 10 damage a hit? So it's really still not that much. But now the Hersa is out with full damage, and then you have to really get away from him there. And we are seeing the deer have been cleaned up. I wonder if he's going to be moving forward to this deer or simply just giving up on that one and going over to the caribou. However, we have got Matrieuss, who has retreated back to his base. We're seeing forest fire does come down onto the villages of Matrieuss, and Matrieuss is going to have to get out of there. Looks like he's jumping straight into that sentry tower. This forest fire is going to be giving him a little bit of the militia here. Now the Valkyrie moving around to the back location here, trying to get a little bit of the attacks down, but Hippolyta's going to be in here, so this is not going to be able to do all too much. Now we're seeing Ulfsark starting to come down. We've got Hippocon coming out, we've got archery rangers coming out, so that's going to be really nice for the Ulfsark, maybe Ulfsark raiding cavalry combination that Chesso may be able to pull off here. You get essentially 3 military buildings worth of production. Well, when you build Ulfsark, because they build at 9 seconds, it's kind of like having 2 military buildings of production here. We are seeing they do come out with medium infantry as well, so he has managed to get that one up, and that's going to force Matrieuss back here. And he's also garrisoning the raiding cavalry, not showing his cards too early. Definitely wants to eject them and jump straight onto the Toxote while these guys are building over here. We've also got the Ulfsark jumping into this location. A little bit of idle military production time as the villagers were moving around back onto this location here. Maybe he doesn't realize there's caribou here. However, he is moving in. We've got the Valkyrie onto this location here. We've got some of those Toxote in the back trying to run away from the raiding cavalry, but he is going to be falling. That being said, Centaur taking down these raiding cavalry really well, but Matrieuss just not in a position to fight this one just yet. With the medium infantry out, he's actually doing really well, but the micro is super good. Chessophilus running back with these raiding cavalry, just taking a little bit of a chill in this fight. We do see a house does fall, and this is going to force Chessophilus to have a little bit of a break on that fighting as Matrieuss is pushing through into this location, taking down houses left, right, and center, forcing Chessophilus to rebuild. And these things don't have that much HP, only 360 compared to the Greeks' 450. Now we're seeing long houses having to come back up as we pick this one off. These Ulfsark do need to eject out of here before this falls, otherwise there's a potential chance that they do get picked off. Unfortunately, jumping out on the wrong side, but do manage to get out of there without taking all too much damage, and you can heal that one back up as Odin, at least a little bit slowly there. Now we're seeing the raids coming in, utilizing this forward base as a distraction to be taking some of those resources away from Matrieuss here. We are seeing that the medium Ulfsark have spotted this hunt here, and we'll see if he does move over to it or not. But at this point, Chessophilus needs to get back into his base, get the army out, make sure he can get enough numbers to deal with this. But if you check out the population, it's currently 83 to 57, so Matrieuss is still in the lead at this point. More houses coming up now. He needs to get them up in order to get these villagers out. As all of these houses fall, that's another huge issue that happens. You're going to have no more villagers pumping out, and that means Matrieuss is going to start getting ahead on that villager count, even if he picks off a couple of the villagers here. But it looks like that's not going to be the case. And we still don't have Lone Wanderer here for Chessophilus. So these Ulfsark are, even though they're doing good and they are going to be able to help out quite a bit against these cavalry, they need to have that Lone Wanderer perk or that Lone Wanderer upgrade in order to get around and get the raids happening. But he is going to be losing every single one of those Ulfsark for only 1 Hippocon. So that's a lot of resources invested there. That's going to be hurting quite a bit. Now we've got the medium raiders has come up. So now he's going to have really strong units. If he can get them out, he's going to have really strong units in order to deal with the Poseidon player here. But he needs to get them out. And he's only going to have 2 longhouses at this point, and he has to build houses. He may consider getting watchtowers at this point in order to defend here, but the Hippocon are in the back onto this location. You're going to be going on for the gatherers in the back location here on that wood line, and that's going to be huge. A lot of these villages falling very, very fast at this point. We've got some more of we've got the Ulfsark now coming in, villagers turning around, ready to fight. You'd be able to pick off a bunch of these Hippocon, but the gold mine does expire, and Matrieuss sees that, so he can capitalize on this timing here at the 10-minute mark. It's been a while since we've seen a gold mine expire at the 10-minute mark, because a lot of people often don't mine that gold all too fast. If we check out the surplus, Chessophilus has got a lot of resources in the back, so if he can spend them, he may be able to fight for that next gold mine, and he is going to be chopping down a lot of that wood instead of trying to move desperately for another gold mine. So he's going to be in a decent enough position here, if he can get the units out, that is, but has been cut off chicken at this point, and he doesn't really have much more food elsewhere. Excuse me, do have to continue getting those farms out. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime there, Jiza. You demand, appreciate that one, my friend. And we are going to be pushing Bubs back here. Looks like he needs to consider maybe moving on to this gold mine now as we're starting to spend those resources. Chessophilus is still sitting on only 2 military buildings. We've got Matrieuss with 3, which is kind of why he's got more than him. But all of these units are moving forward. Going to be losing a couple of them to the town center, but at what cost, man? You're losing gatherers left, right, and center. We've got the Toxide moving in. Town center focus firing at Theseus, who's got 40% pierce armor compared to the 15% of Toxide, which is the ones you kind of want to be attacking. We've got the ox carts under siege here, and the units of Chessophilus not defending his base at all. Moving out, trying to find something to do here, but gold mine getting close to being expired here, and it is looking like Chessophilus is deciding to turn around as the army is running around his base. He does need to get out another ox cart if he wants to move. Oh no, he does have 2 ox carts, so he can move these villagers forward, or should I say dwarves forward, and that will be very, very good. If you can move the dwarves forward onto maybe this gold mine here and defend that one for just a little bit, that one will be very, 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 very good. We do have plow out, don't have pickaxe, don't have hand axe. Matrieuss, on the other hand, has got pickaxe, no hand axe just yet. Doesn't feel like he needs to be grabbing that one. And we do see that he's getting very, very close to the next stage. He's cut off production as well. Once the armor is up, he's going to be able to advance. And we do see that the Raiders and Ulfsark look like they're moving on to the villages here. It's going to be a nice, juicy pickup. And we have got the dwarves moving on to finally onto this gold mine, should I say. But the scout is all over that one. He's going to be noticing it. And the units of Matrieuss surely start moving into that location there. And here we go. Taking this one, getting in here, building up the long houses, trying to pick off every single one of these villages as best as he possibly can, and the villagers are going to be able to take down this building here in order to stop that one, but in order to get out of there, that is. But we're going to be able to maybe chuck up nice micro here from Matrieuss in order to get the villagers here to stop that next building coming up. And that's huge right there, allowing him to get out of here. And we do have the medium Hippocon coming in, going to be able to pick off the rest of these longhouses and defend this position. But we got the raid now coming on to Chessophilus. And where's his army? He must have lost it somewhere, because he's not producing anything at all, and Matrieuss comes in, going to pick off a bunch of these dwarves here. That's absolutely brutal. And now we've got Aphrodite coming through as well, only building units from one military building as well there, and every single one of those dwarves is about to fall. Only 2 left at this point. Absolutely brutal. Moving back into this location, does manage to save 2. But checking his gold income right now, 500 gold in the bank. It's got to hurt. Here we go. We're seeing another raid moving in here, but Curse comes down and Chessophilus says GG. Well played there by Matrieuss. taken this game from Chessophilus. His Odin not up to the challenge today. Matrieuss is Poseidon on another level, able to completely crush Chessophilus here. These forward builds against Greek generally do not work. Just as a general notion, I know he wanted to defend the hunt here and he felt like he had to. We do have elk back here as well that he didn't manage to pick up. But you kind of want to sit in the back and just wait as much as you possibly can before you fight the Greek player. Hippocon cost 3 population, right? So when you're playing Norse, Raiden Cavalry only costs 2 population. So you want to wait until you're at the 115 population of 115 in order to fight back against the Greek army. Otherwise, they are kind of in front because they've got beefier units in essence. Anyways, we'll see if they want to keep playing. Thank you so much for watching so far, and stick with me as we find the next game.